Mrparka here to review a new one from R Squared or MVD. It is Dead Genesis. I hadn't heard anything about this movie, so I recommended it, and you know what? It's actually a really solid movie. You know, the zombie genre's been done to death, so there's so many movies out there that are zombie films that are probably getting passed by for a lot for good reason. This one is actually pretty entertaining. The cool thing about this movie is it does the whole, there's a group out there supporting the zombies thing, Dead Next Door. It's been done before, but this one shows kind of both sides, the extremists to both sides in the very beginning, and shows how it's escalated. And basically it's about a woman who's hired to do a documentary to make a propaganda war film, War on Dead. So she basically goes out with this kind of ragtag group of people that lost everything and lives with them for a while and films and documents them and interviews them about why they're doing it, who they are, and what's going on with the situation. Meanwhile, they run into zombies here and there. So basically what we get a drama here is about a group of characters and whatnot and what happens to them and the crazy things in society and what has made them lose their minds and why they're so crazy at this point. Not really necessarily crazy, why they're doing what they're doing.
Have fun. Thanks.
Nice to meet you, miss.
You too.
So, I, never done an interview before.
It's okay, there's nothing to it. Just take a seat.
Just right here?
Yeah, right there is fine.
Okay.
Okay, so tell me your name and
Do you
how...
want me to look into the camera, or...?
Yeah, you can look into the lens, or, you can look at me if it makes you feel more comfortable.
I'm a little nervous.
It's okay.
Alright.
Don't worry.
Well, my name is Danny Brown, and, well, I became a part of the Deadheads. I'm here for my wife. She was killed just outside of Pennsylvania, and, but I carry around a picture of her. Her name's Charlene. She's beautiful. She's, I don't want to get too much into it because, you know, it's still kind of hard to deal with. And, but she's a great girl. Yeah. Was there anything else you want me to tell you about? Like, she gave me a little bracelet that I tied on my gun here.
Danny, we're gonna break this up, all right?
All right. Yeah.
Where are we going?
We gotta go clean out state parks. Got about an hour's worth of walking ahead of us.
Okay.
All right?
The acting is pretty decent. The lead, sometimes she gets obnoxious, but she's kind of like a reporter type deal, so she's asking a bunch of questions, which kind of you know, you're kind of in an awkward position when you're asking people questions you don't really know, so she comes off awkward, which is pretty good. There is some kind of out of place that doesn't seem very realistic. A group of people that are against zombies, that are making videos against the pro-zom group, and there's one ridiculous video where a guy gets his penis bitten off and everyone's laughing about it. I just don't find that very realistic. Those people are that sadistic. It's just kind of almost insane. But I guess if the world goes to crap, they're trying to show that people have lost their humanity, and the people on the other side are so ridiculously, they just are nuts because trying to support zombies that are trying to eat them. But both people are kind of crazy, but this group in the middle, and it's documenting that group. The best actor, I think, of the bunch is probably the leader of the group. He comes off as kind of like, he looks like the governor from The Walking Dead and Harvey Keitel, maybe a little Liam Neeson, Harvey Keitel. That's how he kind of looks like. He's a pretty good actor, and he has the most interesting story. Actually, the film opens up with him. There is a part in this movie about this kind of guy who lost his wife, and he's doing it for that, and whorehouse. I'm not going to let anything else be spoiled about that, but that's probably the grossest thing in the movie here. The gore is really great when there's gore. They use most of the time practical effects. Of course, there's some CGI splatter from a distance in the heads. That's just like a given nowadays, especially with zombie films. But I would recommend it for the gore, and for the story is fairly decent. It's a solid movie, entertaining. I got through the entire thing without being bored. Well made. The camera's fairly done. The camera they use is nice, and it's not all crappy. Good lighting, good sound, everything about that. Well acted. So it's a pretty entertaining movie all around, and the production values are surprisingly really good. But like I said, in the very beginning, this movie doesn't really take any prisoners. It shows a little kid being mauled and his guts being ripped out, and graphic detail. when they do like the stretching bite things and the blood and stuff, they really got that down. I wonder the special effects they use and like whatever the latex skin they use was pretty much perfect. Yeah, I'd recommend Dead Genesis, especially for zombie fans, or it's not your, it's not like your zombie fan like type zombie. This is a zombie movie, but all the zombies can do something special or talk, or I'm trying to think of just one of those really dumb gimmicks. It's not really a gimmicky zombie movie, if that makes sense. It's just kind of a straightforward zombie movie about a filmmaker caught in between the war on the dead. But thank you very much for watching. If you like dead zombie movies, I'd really recommend Dead Genesis. It is, the best word to put it is a well-made, solid zombie film. Thank you very much. Have a good one.
Excuse me?
Room 4. Close the door behind you.
No, wait a minute. Oh, no. Speak to Chuck. Oh, well, would be the first time that happened.
Jesus, you're fucking sick. Fucked up.
Well, thank you, little lady. Wouldn't be the first time I heard that either.
I wanna go.
Wait till we're done.
No, I wanna go now, Corbin.
I'll take her.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm done anyway.
Congratulations, sweet pea. You just made the bucket list.